The morning breeze and a golf match with friends makes a perfect day. Me and my friends, Gail and Harry, went to the golf club after a long time since our retirement. The beauty of the golf club and the lush green grass made us remember the good old days. We were so immersed in the joy of golfing that we had no idea that we had played for more than 3 hours. After summing up the golf game, we sat in a nearby restaurant and had good gossip. We were talking about our future business endeavors. Suddenly, Gail came up with an idea to visit the hills nearby and set up a camp there and explore the hills' beauty. Harry seemed more enthusiastic about visiting the hills, as he said that it had been a long time since we had an adventure together. We should give it a shot. It's going to be a memorable day. Next morning, I took my car and went to Gail's house, and then picked up Harry and went towards the hills, which were situated on the borders of the city, far away from the urban area. After a 4-hour hectic drive, we reached there. When we glanced at the beautiful hills towering in front of us, all our tiredness vanished in a minute. It gave us an inevitable energy, as if we were in our young 20s. We started to explore the beauty of the hill and started to find the best place for our camp. At last, we reached the center of the hills. It was a vast plain area in the center of the hills. It gave a creepy look as it gave an image of a deserted piece of land. At first, Harry became a little nervous and said, "Guys, are you sure that we should set up our camp here? The place looks dangerous as there is nothing nearby, just an empty piece of land in plain sight." In my thirst to explore the adventure, I took the most absurd decision of camping there, unaware of the dangers of residing there. As the darkness of night spread everywhere, the tension in the air grew more visible. When we sat by a campfire on this deserted piece of land, we experienced a strange energy nearby, as if someone was watching us. Suddenly, Gail heard a girl crying. This incident fired a shot of horror throughout our bodies, as there was nothing around for miles, as it was an empty land. Gail turned the torchlight on and tried to explore the reason, but all in vain. We just overlooked what was happening by saying that it might be a misunderstanding and enjoyed our campfire. Next morning, Gail said that he had explored a cave nearby. We went to explore the cave. As we entered the cave, the environment became terrifying. We saw bones of dead people everywhere in the cave with some warning signs. Harry, after watching this, started to have a panic attack. When he became stable, he ran towards the other corner of the cave hysterically. Gail and I tried to hold him, but he escaped from sight. Gail said that this cave is not less than a death pit. Harry should not be alone here. We ran to find Harry, but he was not anywhere. Suddenly, we heard a scream as if it came from the extreme corner of the cave. We traced it and reached the place from where it came, and we were astonished when we saw that a savage-looking man was dragging the dead body of Harry. I was about to faint after watching this soul-threatening scene. Gail and I started to run out of the cave to save our lives from the beast we had just seen inside. While we were running for our lives, we stumbled into a place that seemed so mysterious and scary that it gave us a look of hell. There were skins of dead people all over the place and mysterious voices as if calling our names that you are next. Finally, we went out of the cave. Gail hurriedly started the car and we fled out of the hills. As we were passing through the deserted forest, every moment gave us an image of ourselves in our minds that, after Harry, we were being killed and being dragged by that old beast. As I looked back at the hills disappearing in the darkness of night, we knew that we would never forget that beast who killed our beloved friend Harry. This tragedy disturbed us so much mentally that we had to face anxiety attacks for years to come.